you want from me. And they try to buy your pretty heart, but price too high. Baby, you got me like your love will not fall apart. So you can put me again and throw me against that wall. Baby, you got me like won't you stop loving me? Don't quit loving me. Just stop loving me, yeah. I'm dead. I'm the flowers I just to get close to you. And I run for miles just to get a taste. Must be love. And you got me like, yeah. What you want from me? What you want from me? And they try to buy your pretty heart, but price too high. Baby, you got me like your love will not fall apart. So you can put me again and throw me against that wall. Baby, you got me like won't you stop loving me? Don't quit loving me. Just stop loving me, yeah. I'm dead. I'm the flowers I just to get close to you. And I run for miles just to get the taste. Must be This is Black Titanic. Hit that like button, share and subscribe. This is Nell and Chris Fletcher, you guys. Now the story is Nell is telling everybody that she initially did not want to come on Love and Marriage Huntsville. But Chris has always been open to it, you guys. But anyway, it was the wrong time, and I can relate to this lady so much, especially with having grown children. Having grown kids. I tell you, my mama used to tell me, when your children are babies, your problem is at your feet. But when they get grown, the problem is at your heart. Let's see how this lady and her husband, the Fletchers, handle these grown kids. I'm going to be talking in between on my experience as well.
I mean, like every other day. And you're not doing it no more because
of the dog. To my dog.
Start at 0.
Yeah.
And nobody knew.
Yeah. I got locked up.
Okay, I'm trying to get to Junior.
You almost lost it all.
Trying to get to Junior. I almost lost it all.
Yeah.
Crack it out. Here you go. Junior. That's Miss Fletcher, right? So Miss Fletcher talking to Junior. Now, she busted Junior now, you know. We do things for our children, right? We're trying to help them out, trying to give them the best life, but they hard-headed. They just won't listen. won't listen for nothing in your life and always get in this simple, just get in jail for a little simple, stupid stuff. Yeah, that's what they do. Little simple, stupid stuff. So, and they already targeted as being a black man going down the road. And then when they're going down the road, you guys, they can get pulled over. You know what? If you let that window down, it smells so much like unusual smoke. That unusual smoke be steaming all out of the car while they driving down the road. You can't tell them nothing. Anyway, uh, it's legal now in a lot of states, so hopefully that'll help. But anyway, Junior right here, Chris Jr., he mad at his mother because she won't give him the dogs back. No, she would not get that boy his dogs back. He won't get him his dogs back at all. Junior wants his dog. Well, Neil said, well, okay, well, you know what? Pay me. Pay me what you owe me. I don't know, but I think I heard her threw $3,000 out plus overhead. You know, you got to feed the dogs, y'all. She had to take the dogs to the hospital. You know, them dogs like having another bill. Meanwhile, Junior probably still calling her on the telephone. Can you get me out on bond? Can you get me out on bond? So now the parents get him out on bond. Junior gets out and act ungrateful. Now, Junior, I'm not talking about you. I'm just using you as an example for what goes on in my household. Yeah. I'll have family members look at me and tell me once they get out, and I said, give me my money for burning you out. They tell me, I didn't tell you to burn me out. Oh, don't tell. Oh, wow. Okay. So, you know, I know how this works. Okay, let's move it on along. Junior. Oh, yeah, since then, y'all, she said that Junior has not spoken to her in a while. She keep calling Junior, but he not speaking. He not picking up the phone. I'm telling y'all, Junior mad. He want his dog back, and he don't want to hear nothing there. Can't even reason with Junior. And don't forget now, over there to your right was the brother, the older brother now. The older brother, with the fair-skinned one is Nell's son. Oh, this is a beautiful family. All of them is cute and handsome. And then you got Alexis, which is Chris' daughter sitting up there. And then that's her husband. Now he quiet. I'm like, bruh, he's sitting at that table just listening. He dare not say anything. He just listening. The husband sitting up there. Yep. But anyhow, he looked like he in a culture shop. Oh, he hanging though. But anyway, so Alexis is gonna get mad, y'all. But let me keep it going.
Why they ain't pay me? I feel like that's a trade for a trade. If you gonna keep the dollars, why would I pay you? Let's shut the hell up! What my God?
Okay, Alexis, shut the hell up. Yelling at this girl, and she said, whoa, look at the expression. It triggered her. Whoa, when she hollered at that girl and screamed at her like that, like she would. Well, I mean, that's the relationship they got, because we're going to see when Alexis get up, she's going to be so pissed off till she is really going to be disrespectful. She is an adult, but I still felt like there's a lot of things was triggered, Neil triggered in this grown child. by yelling at her, and that was when she flipped. Look at her, y'all. That shocked her. And look at Junior, he's sitting up there like, oh, so calm, cool, and collected. Like he used to hearing this screaming and hollering. Junior, pay them, and then you get your dogs back. That's all. All right, y'all.
It's a trade for a trade.
You know I still came through when you asked me for $3,000. And I gave you $3,000.
I asked you for $3,000 that you already owed me. If you want to be technical, the first time it was $5,000. It was $5,000. It was $5,000.
Bring the bottle.
Oh. Bring up. He said he gonna give a shot, and the other girl said, "Bring the bottle." Oh Lord! All right now. Now look, y'all. When the children mature, they grown. You know, I got grown grandkids too. Sometimes they're gonna outgrow different stages, like Alexis, right? When Nell talks about them driving their cars, she was already triggered from when she yelled at her. That's when she gonna have this flashback and say, well, you know, I was just driving this little hoota while everybody else around this table, I have you to know, was driving more expensive cars, right? So now Mel looks like, oh, the Fletchers, Chris and his wife, look like they're confused about what she's saying. She's not confused about what she's saying. I'm sure that husband had heard all this in pillow talk, but he dare not say anything. Yep, so this childlike behavior gonna come out. I'm not saying calling her a child, but she just can just go back and remember in the past of how she perceived her life growing up. Alexa's gonna say, well, you know, I never had any vacation with you guys. And then she said, can you really just name just one vacation that I had with you guys? Well, we can say this a possible reason for her feeling left out and isolated from the rest of the family. Now she probably really felt left out. And where's her mother now? Is that what happened was her mother with Chris when he met Nell? There's so many levels to this family, okay? Oh, yeah. Her mother. Was Chris married to her mother? Was they dating? Right? So she seemed to feel like she was treated differently because she was the outside child. And then she looks down there at the other boy. He was raised up with her dad. He just a step kid now. Let's keep it going.
Chris Jr. I feel like he doesn't have it together. I feel like he doesn't really know his niche. Everybody's having problems with him. Lance has had to fire him from his home improvement business.
I feel some kind of way as well.
So now Big Brother, he gonna step in now. We gonna hear Big Brother tell him that, well, you know, I had to fire you. And then Chris Jr. gonna look over there and say, well, you know, I'm feeling a certain kind of way. Where's my money? Give me my money, bro. Where my check at? Oh, Lord. He said, I'm feeling a kind of a certain way like that. Now, little Chris, he's not backing down. Oh, Lord have mercy. This family origin, y'all, I can relate to all of this. I sure can. Anyway, little Chris gonna say, yeah, I remember digging up all that dirt, man. That was a hard work to do, and I want my check. I did not get paid. Big brother gonna say, well, what about all the time that you were just sitting around? All right.
Because I felt like I have helped Chris with hiring you in, letting you come in, work, I ain't get paid my last check. And I felt some type of way about that too. But you felt like you was owed that?
Wait a minute, y'all. I like that. I'm gonna put it back a little bit so I can hear Chris Jr. Chris Jr. bold now, very brave, and he said it very articulate too. I didn't get paid my last check, neither. Come on.
Everybody's having problems with him. Lance has had to fire him from his home improvement business.
I felt some kind of way as well because I felt like I have helped Chris with hiring you in, letting you come in, work, I ain't get paid my last check. And I felt some type of way about that too. But you felt like you was owed that last check due to $400 to dig the front of your business up out of dirt.
Look at him. He calculated his money too. He knew how much he owed him. He said $400. That's right. He's smart. Calculate that money. You owe me $400 for digging that dirt up, bro. Yeah, you owe me, bro. So these are two brothers having intellectual conversation, talking about business, right? Very good. Okay.
And then put it on the trailer. That easy. What about all the times you sit your ass out back? And I come in, and every day I come in, you just sitting out back, and then now my employees feel like that's okay. I'm learning in my years with Green Spaces.
How's Green Spaces doing now?
We're doing really good. We had some setbacks last year, kind of setback. I had to borrow some change, a little more than change.
In my bed.
Well, yeah, we had to borrow some change. They about to drive sister girl crazy. They always in her pocket. Look, y'all, when you have children, family, grandchildren, I don't never give more than I don't expect to get back. Because I might get it back and I might not. So if I'm going to give you like $300, that's my limit, y'all. Yeah, you need anything beyond that, you ain't getting it. And most of the time I don't have it. Because I'm on a fixed income. But that would be my limit. Anyway, you guys, let's keep it going.
If I could get all the money back that I've loaned to y'all, I'll be wealthy. If it was left up to your daddy, y'all wouldn't have. I kind of have mixed feelings of why I'm the bad guy. Honestly, I really don't give a damn. And
now, y'all see, these kids are smart. They've been doing this ever since they were little now. That's what they do. One of them go to the mama. If the mama say no, they're going to always go to Papa. Papa most likely gonna say yes. So when you're dealing with grown kids, you have to be a therapist also. Yes. And let's see what happened next on here.
it is what it is for me.
Well, I don't think you're the bad guy. I just think they just have a problem communicating to you.
And they backdoor me and come to you.
Sometimes they.
So Miss Neal she's kind of, outspoken, but seems like she's telling Chris that, she's kind of confused. She's also frustrated over how to keep responding to these grown kids, I mean, it's different when they're children, but when you got to keep responding to the same thing over and over and over, and then that grown kid will blow up at you. Because some grown kids will blow up at you, Sometimes you just got to change your behavior as the elder. Just change your behavior towards that situation. Because sometimes you just got to say, F it. Oh, you ain't gonna stress me out.
These expensive ass cars that have been bought, your debt.
This holiday season, however you celebrate, Cadillac is celebrating you.
your dad was telling me not to buy y'all those cars. Y'all didn't need those things.
Well, why didn't you buy me one? If y'all were buying those
Because you're
cars.
reckless.
No, she got a car.
No, I worked an entire.
That was shade. That was shade. Is that the little niece getting smart with her? She said, why didn't you buy me one? A car, because Nell was saying that all those children had expensive, luxurious cars that they were driving. And she said, well, why didn't y'all buy me one? Yeah, that's what she said. Bless her heart. But she learned work ethic, hard work ethic. She says, well, I worked and I paid for my $1,500 hootie while you guys all the year around here rode around in luxurious cars. Why was I treated differently?
Summer and saved up $1,500 and I got a hoopty. That's how I got my first car. While y'all were driving BMWs and Mercedes,
You can move your finger to.
I was driving a 1997
You drove your little expensive
Grand
ass
Am.
white car after I dropped $22,000.
What in the actual? You guys are acting like I'm in.
Hell it, I didn't forget that. She said she drop her $22,000 because that just kind of went over Alexa's head if she did. But she mentioned something about $22,000.
Saying, are you kidding me?
Here we go again. Every time an argument starts with Lexi, it's always something about the car.
Either she has a very
Chris, what we heard was your wife balled up the car. Yeah, she was triggered when she started yelling at her. She said, shut the hell up. That's what she said, and she triggered this girl. I'm not on nobody's side, but this is how I see it. All right. Meanwhile, Chris Jr. sit over there all cool, calm, collected.
That memory, we're telling the truth, or she's actually doing this to agitate me. I at my wits' end with it.
At one point in time, a large lump sum of money was given, in not less than a month, you had another car. So that's why we were.
I got.
Oh, the $22,000 they gave her. Oh wow. All right, Miss Alexis, and her in this car. Yeah.
Wait, car accident. Do you guys want the legal documentation?
No.
I got in a car accident with my hoopty,
you're going too far.
and then I got my car. I'm just saying, I've never gotten a car. Nolan Boyd, I got treated differently.
Now look at Junior over there, smile on his face. Call your mother. Your mother said you hadn't called her, and don't block your mother now. She said she got treated differently. Oh, y'all, and he's smiling about it. Don't smile about it. That's her reality. One thing about it, they can all live in the same household together, really, and all of them can see life differently and how they experience it. And then, therefore, you as an adult, you have to know how to handle all these grown kids. Sometimes you be frustrated. Oh, yes.
How did you get treated differently?
I've always gotten treated differently. Let's not open up that can of worms.
Well, we can open it up.
Because
you never got treated. You never got treated differently.
I have gone years without talking to you guys because I
That
got
was
treated
your
differently.
choice.
Your choice.
Yeah.
See, there's a problem right there. Okay? I wish that they would just listen to her. I don't know enough about the backdrop, but okay, this is a family dynamic and it's so real, y'all.
We reached out to you and you blocked all of us.
Because of how y'all treated me.
You were in a different household and you chose to get mad about certain things, Lexi.
I don't know, like, what this, like,
I can see it in her face that this is real to her. Her perception is real, and nobody is not trying to embrace her perception. If they understood where she was coming from, I feel like, the environment would be a little bit calmer because she really believed that she was treated differently now.
Loss is that everyone's experiencing, but it's like tragic because that never happened.
Let that go. Just let it go.
I let everything go. That's why I'm here. If I don't let.
So he said, let it go. But see, she was experienced trauma, childhood trauma. It traumatized her, whatever she was going through as a child. And she done carried it into her adulthood. But Chris Jr. sitting over there, he experienced something different. And like Neil said, they spoiled Chris Jr. Yes, they spoiled him. He had everything that he wanted, while that child feels like she was neglected.
Everything go with this family, I would not be here.
You do have this thing about just like, woe is me. You do.
I have a woe is me thing.
You do. You most certainly do.
Because I was not treated the same as you guys. I've never been around this family. I've never been around this family. Like,
Why are you lying?
when was the last time I saw you guys? November. Have I ever?
Wow, now see, she just sounded like she had a lot of trauma in her life, you guys. So I don't want to judge her. And I don't want to judge nobody at this table. But that young lady felt like she had a lot of negative experiences in her life. Sometime maybe they can get some counseling. Woo.
Been on a family vacation with you guys? Have I ever been invited to a family vacation with you guys?
You most certainly have.
When? What vacation? What vacation was it? Y'all just had one when you were married to an old girl, and y'all didn't invite me. And then the time before that, when y'all went to the beach, y'all invited your employees, and I didn't get invited.
That was an employee appreciation.
So now just said she didn't deny it was for the employees. Woo. Man, we have to find ways to deal with disrespect for grown children. I don't deal with disrespect for grown children, but sometimes it happens. So I hope Nell and her stepdaughter find a way that they can get along. Two women, two grown sisters, they need to try to get along.
Then I invited my.
So you remember to invite your employees, but your daughter.
My daughter was being and cussed me out and wasn't talking to me.
I don't even think y'all was talking to you. When
Lexi,
I ever cussed you out?
Lexi, you cussed me out more than once.
Like you guys were barely at my wedding.
Because I don't want.
Barely at my wedding.
Because you barely invited us.
Wow, so they are. Oh, so this is how I'm gonna leave it, you guys. Oh, you gotta take some deep breaths before responding. Everybody at this table, come on. I'm gonna be there. Take some deep breath, everybody. Breathe in.